So me and Jessie are up early Saturday morning. Yeah, and we've come out looking for nightingales. There's one just singing behind me here. There it is. So nightingales are a fantastic little bird. Just a little brown bird, probably no bigger than a robin. Beautiful chestnut rump. But they've got this most incredible song. And that's the bit you're listening for. That ascending tone and that chirr afterwards. It's really varied though, and they get more varied as they get older. That makes them more attractive to females. These are the males singing. These are advertising that they're on territory, that they're fit and they're healthy and they're able to breed successfully, rear young successfully. It gets more varied as they get older, makes them more attractive because they've been around longer, they're more capable of breeding and rearing young successfully. So these little guys, they come all the way up from Africa. They overwinter down on the west coast of Africa for the British population. You find them all across Europe, and the British population are right at the northern limit of their range. And they're not doing really that well. So we've seen massive decline in the last 20 years of nightingales in the UK, and that is mostly down to habitat loss. This thick woodland regen behind me that you can see, don't see a lot of that in the UK anymore. There's a lot of factors to that. A lot of our woodlands aren't managed correctly anymore. The secondary woodland's just grown up and it's shaded out all the understory. Deer have become much more commonplace in the UK, and they eat that especially that lower section, especially muntjac deer, which is an invasive species. They eat that lower section out, and that's where the nightingales nest. If they don't have that, they're much more vulnerable to predation. It's a great song though. It's a really great little bird. It's well worth saving. So this is an area we cleared earlier in the winter. You can see this is the type of management that is needed. It looks quite dramatic. So what we did, we came in and we cleared a lot of this area. It was quite thick scrub, past the point of being useful for nightingales to nest in. There was very little around the base. It was quite spread out. What we did, we cut it all down. We coppiced everything we could. We layered a lot of stuff. And in this area behind me here, we laid the stuff like in hedge laying in long drifts. What that did is that allowed it to be a lot thicker, and you can see it's coming into leaf already. And that will give those really thick patches they need to nest in. Hopefully down the middle section, that will get a load of regrowth, lots of birch regen, lots of willow regen. Same as in here, this section we didn't lay, we just did the traditional coppice. And it's protected by this deer fence. So this deer fence is sort of 6 foot high to stop the deer getting in. Really important, otherwise you really won't get the regen in this area anyway, where there's a lot of deer. They'll come through and nibble all this, especially in the summer and the spring and the summer when they have young. It all looks very dramatic. Hopefully though we'll have nightjar nesting in here while it's open for the next year or two, and then it will start to scrub in, and then so up to 3 years, and then we should have really good nightingale habitat, enough for maybe a couple of pairs in this section.